Welcome to Sparetime Recreation. My name is Dave Peterson. We're here for a huge match in the ACST B South Conference. We've got Bob Lee, the visiting bowler, on the left. We have Don Devish, the home bowler, on the right. We have playoff implications abound here. So, gentlemen, let's get started. Bob is going to start out first. Let's see. Share.
Wild pitch.
Off to the right. Let's see.
Another one. How about another one?
The nerves.
All right. Six. So far, so bad.
Bob hasn't had anything.
Corner over there. You got a problem?
All right, Bob, it's 16 through 2.
It's 7 out of 8 balls for the rate. 6 out of 8.
All right, if you're just tuning in here, we've got this shared on several pages. Oh, you got a break there, Bob. You got an extra pen. That's a 7. Three through 3 as we start here from Sparetime Recreation in Whitinsville.
It's a much better miss to the rate.
Bob cherries out the head pin. That'll be 9:32 through 4.
Yes, yeah. Better watch out for him.
And there's the old lemon drop on the left.
Left there.
It did go left.
Bob gives out a great bid, leaving the entire back row. So he'll be open in his first 5 boxes.
Open it, man.
And that'll be a 7. 39, half for Bob. Not the half he was looking for, but Long way to go.
Close to my season low there.
Bob says close to his season low.
My season low total game is 8.
All right, well,
So I'm heading. I might break a record here. Did that in the first string of the Easter Classic. That's okay.
Don Devish is stepping up here. Don trying to play spoiler. Just finished his match with Marcus Mayers. This will be his final match of the season. Dropped that one 11-3. Oh, gives that a great try. 2 out of the 3. And off to the left, there'll be 9 to start. And off to the left takes 4 down. Don coming in with an average of 105.7. That's a radio station too, right? Yeah. A pair of 9s to start. 18 for Don. Bob at 39. Big 8-pin drop and some wood that is looks like it's trouble. He's going to try to sneak by that. And he does. Done like a pro bowler at 12 o'clock on a Saturday. In the ball. And right in on the head pin, but is not rewarded whatsoever. That's just a forfeit. For those of you watching on Bob's Facebook page, not Candlepin bowlers.
Oh, what a 10!
That's a great out. This is a match that we have in Whitinsville, Massachusetts.
He's already moved into the lead.
Bob is bowling Don Devish. They hold five strings, and watching for the first time. Enjoy the matchup.
Got it. You got it.
Wow, big spear from Don Devish here in the 5th.
And a great 10.
Yep.
2 in the ball.
He's at 52 on the ball. Bob Lee has some work to do in this first string. He's at 39. And he's going to have to get cranking. Bob has 2 matches left. 10 strings. I'll get to the stats on that. But yeah, you're right about that, Mike. Bob off to the left. He knows what he needs to do. He needs marks. Okay. Hey, Mike. Congratulations to you. Hey, and Bob with a really good out on that one with an 8. 47 through 6. Right now in the standings, Dan Finn, the commissioner, Pete Bricatelli, both watching, I believe. Very much interested in this outcome. Each have 126 points. Bob, 2 matches left, has 111. So if he gets 15 in 2 matches, he ties 16. 16 is in the playoffs. So Bob, even if he won all 14 points today, would still not tie or take a playoff spot. He's got 2 weeks, 20 points at stake. That'll be an 8.
Wow. 16% object accuracy.
He's got a tool to pull.
All right. Bob's got the head pin and the entire back row. 55 through 7. Obviously going to be looking for a big out here. Hit the wood. Might be able to grab 3 of them, maybe 4. Well, off to the right, but it does pick up 1. 62. 62 through 8, as Bob says, that's 18 in the bar. Here we go.
About a 3% chance of it.
That's the type of ball we're used to seeing Bob throw, but this is a setback lead, and the odds are not in his favor, as he stated, walking back to pick up his ball. But he gives that as good a try as you're going to be able to, really, without getting it. And Bob right on it for 10.
I'm going to get 80. What? I'm going to get 80.
72 through 9. Off to the left. Makeable, not easy. One more ball to go for Bob. And gets out of that with a 9.
Keep an 80 alive. Okay? 81. Not my season low.
Well, Bob says 81 is not his season low.
That's one above my season low.
Yeah, 80 is the season low, so he's going to take comfort in that.
That was I hit 5 or 6 objects. Got a little unlucky on one of them.
Yeah.
And then got really appropriately punished for most of my misses.
Well, it seems like you're throwing a better ball towards the end of the string. Let's see. In the meantime, Dom working on a spare. That's a 6 fill. It's got the diamond. 58 at the halfway point. Yes. Glenn Champagne chimed in. I'm not sure if he's one of your friends. Glenn Champagne?
Oh, good. He's a darts player.
Ah, he said something, sorry, wrong sports. That'll be a 9.
Well, we're picking up the pieces here. I'm gonna come back and throw it in.
Bob said he's going to pick up the pieces here, come back and throw one in the 90s. I guess your Glenn is a darts player. So Don looking for a bullseye.
Oh, that's not good.
It's a head pin again, and again it's not rewarded, although this one, I think this one could go. off to the left. That'll be an 875. John has 3 boxes to get 6 pins. That's the tie. 7 for the win. Nicely done. Bob's already chiming in about the total here with, with the big spare by Don there. Wow, he's sort of real good ball. That's an 8 fill. 93 through 8. Wow, Don is on a roll. That's 103 and a ball as he enters the 10th. Again, right in the pocket this time. The old 5, 7, 10. But there's a piece of wood in front of the 5, one behind the 5. Another one in front of the 10. I think this one could go. Wrong spot. Well, that does it for the first string.
He's got a 38 pin lead in the totals.
Why don't you move that down? I'll move a little closer, Bob, if you want, and down. Yeah, you can see that. Got 119 and 81 for Bob. So
Awesome.
Bob's got some work to do. Every 2 pin, every 2 points is critical. But it's a new string. We all start at 0. Bob's been hanging out on the left side of the head pin here. Right on the head pin for 9 to start the second string. Again to the left in one of those odd-looking leaves when you just hit the corner of the 2 or 3 pin. This is the 2. Bob gives a great try and a wood just rolls right in front of those 2 pins. Bob is the visiting bowler, but he's played many times. Can't say it's a big home lane advantage here today. And right between the goalposts for an ace. Bob's still looking for his first mark of the day. It's always nice to get the first one out of the way. And this time a little bit to the right. Bob checking out to see if that wood will cover the head pin. turns out, he went right there down the middle. It's a very nice pin. So that is 27-3. I'm looking for a head pin hit. And it's hitting either the 2 or the 3 for the most part. Gives it a great try. 2 remain. That'll be a 9 off. 1 to go. Through the first 4. I'm looking for his first head pin hit. And really a makeable spare leave. Nope.
These are really bad. These are really, really bad.
That's a nice ball by Bob, and that's a huge spare. He's going to sit down on that one and feel a lot better with right now.
After three marks, the game proceeds after the first one. But,
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it's all right. It's okay.
I'm bowling.
Yep. 46 in a ball. I'm still on. Of course, as most of you know, Bob's wife passed away about a month ago, and he's getting back into bowling here. So
fair.
Certainly send our sympathy to him and his family. Hopefully, bowling today is something Bob can concentrate, get his mind off of some other things. We send our thoughts to him and his family. In the meantime, Don gets a 7 to start his second string. And he's right back on the head pin, has that same setback lead. A couple pieces of wood, goes sideways and decides to go. He's going to the left, take the 2, gives him a good bid. For 10. 17 through completed boxes, just the first 2 here in the second. John with the huge 119 was the first, 38 over Bob, who's at 81. John right down the middle. Is he going to get a split? Oh, he does get a break. First looked like it was going to be the 8. It turns out it's 6 balls. Right on it. That one was wired for a spare. $27 on the ball here. Bob was at 46. He has the ball working when he steps up. Boy, John's really throwing a great ball, and again, it's not rewarded. Triangle +1. Gives it a great try. That'll be an 8. 41 through 4. Up 5 in completed boxes, opposite of speed. Right on it. We got a tough 2-1 split.
Yeah.
That is a 50, and you can see Bob a little lower is at 46 and a ball. Cool. Anything more than 4 will give Bob the lead here in the second string. Dom moved earlier against Marcus May. Don did throw a high of 116, but he also had an 82 game as well. He did 87. Boy, much better. That was like a 5-string warm-up for this one. Big ball here for Bob. Oh, just what you did not want. So we're dead even at 50 through 5. Good job taking down the 3 on the right. We'll take 9 out of that any day of the week, including Saturday. 59 through 6. Another head pin hit for Bob. 5 pieces of wood on the deck. So if you can hit the object. It does go. I don't think I'll ask him quite yet. I won't mention it. Point. That was a big spear for Bob. Another has been hit. Bob is finding it, but holy smokes. That is the back row plus the 4 pin. Bob playing the wood and hoping to move stuff across. Oh, he has the wing thing.
Great.
Either one of them had fallen, they would have taken over the other one. Would have taken it down, but it didn't happen. All right, Bob is getting into form here. It's a good 10. That's 84 through 8. Back on the hit pin again. Anything gonna fall? All right, he's gonna try to sweep these across. Nope, a little bit too far to the right. There'll be a 9, 93 through 9. Off with 2 marks, crush the head pin on both fill balls. But only got a spread equal 4 and then a 5 on the other one. Would love a mark right here. It's head pin hit. The 5 drops. Leaving him a nicely piece of wood in front and single pin. No doubt about it. Mark in the 10th. This is the Bob Lee we're used to watching. 103 and a bonus ball right here. And another head pin hit a little light. Yep. 4, 5, and yep. Bob doing the. He knows what he got in his marks. That's a 5.
11 the one with the gear wheel.
5, 5, and 4 on the 3.
195 fill and a 108 for Bob Lee. It seemed higher than that with 3 marks, but the fills all on the head pin what kills it. Don is at 50 at hit the half, so it, as you may recall, it was 50 to 50 through 5, so Bob ended up at 108. Don's at 50. Second string here. From Whitinsville. Don took the first one. Let's see if there's 2 in here. 119 to 81. That'll be an 8 for Don. Through 6 if you're not scoring at home. Don off to the right, but he's got a good opportunity right here. Lays it out to the right, leaving just the head pin. Set up for a 10, 68 through 7. This time off to the right. So he needs 40 pins and 3 boxes to tie. Got a heck of a try. 3 still remaining. And that'll be a 9. 77 through 8. Don will need 2 marks. His final 2 frames. And he's going to have to steer down the slip. He's got some wood, but none of it is angled. He's going to try to spin some stuff around. Well, one spins around, but that's not where he was looking to put it. So he'll need a double to win the second. Good try on that one. That's an 8 and an 85 through 9. That'll be a 7-pin drop, but Bob Lee has taken the second string and 2 huge points. Don just misses the hit pin by a hair, but it goes! So that's 95 and a ball here to close out the second string. Don will get 5. That's an even 100 second string. So let's see if you can see this any better. I'm actually keeping score too. So you see the first string, 119 to 81. Bob comes back 3 marks in the second for a 108. Don with the mark to close the gap in the 10th with the 100. So Bob takes 8 pins off that 38-pin lead. It's down to 30. As we start the third string. Tough start here for the first. Bob started off the first string with a 6. But hoping for a much better final 9 boxes. There we go. On the head pin, hoping that falls, and it does this time. Wood all over the map, falling all over each other. And he's left with an orange piece of wood in front of a single. There's another piece of wood between. Bob takes it down for a spare on the second. This time Bob's off the head pin. He does get 4.
Maybe they got the head there.
So he's even with his box at 20 through 2. He's going to blow this one up. Gets 3 out of the 6. A 7.
I only missed by this much.
Yes. That's uncharacteristic of Bob. $27 through 3. Bob right in on the head pin. He was hoping that would move around just a little bit more. Moves away, so he's got a clear shot of it. And he might get the same action. No. Hit from behind, didn't really hit it right on the red line. Was kind of the end of it. Takes care of business there for 10. 37 through 4. Bob's remaining matches against Marcus Mayer. That will be taking place in Millis. How many points will Bob need? Will there be a 3-way playoff? You could see record ACST viewership if that would have been the case. Oh no! Well, disappointing 10. Bob thought he had that spare. It's 47. Shoot! 47 through 3. One string apiece. Gone up 30 in total. Another great pocket hit by Don. Leaving the 9, 10. Hooked it. tough one. That would might not have covered both pins. That'll be a 10. Barreling in on the pocket. He's got the triangle to the right plus the 7 pin. He's not going to aim for the wood. Oh my God, that wood went right behind it. He won that one. Nina Cochran Davis wishes you good luck here. Thank you, Nina. I pass that along. It's 20 through 2 for Don. Don just crushing the head pin. He's got a piece of wood out there. It's a little bit out on the plate. He got it right in the red line. Didn't want to wander too far from that. Bob had 47 in his five. Don 30 in a ball here as he starts the fourth. Oh, is he dialed in or what?
20 bucks.
That puts Don at 40 through 3 with that big 20 box. 50 and 2 balls as he starts his fifth. I think I heard applause coming through the iPad from Devish and Danny Finn. Oh my goodness, is he crushing it or what? Left with a setback. Another ball working straight. The way he's throwing it, he could make this one. So it'll be a 7 fill. Cleans up for a 9. That is a 66 half. You want to take a look at that? Is that 5 head pin hits? I think they're all, yeah. Bob just the 1. Don got 2 marks. Don up 66 to 47. All right, Bob's in the pocket. Hoping for some help here, late help. I don't know if that was really good help. All right. The orange piece of wood settles right behind the 2. Oh no.
I think there's more to that story on 11. That pin fell out the 10 hole. Yeah.
Bob couldn't get that one any better. And 9, 56 through 6. Bob off the head pin, but there's no reward in that either. Right on Broadway. Goodness gracious. We've got the old 2 and 2 here. What lead is this, Micah?
That's the Nixon.
That's the Nixon, says Micah.
Oh!
I'll give that a run. It'll be an ace. $64 through 7. There's a pocket hit. Looked like a strike ball. It's got a 2-pin remaining. Good job by Bob. You needed that spare. $74 and a ball through 8. Field this time around with 6. Would have loved to put an 8, 9, or 10 up there. A little bit light on that one. Bought at 80 through 8. Give him 89 through 9. Bob at 98. Plus 1 for 99. Well, things looking good here for Don. He's down on the mark, but he threw a 66 first half.
Just the cap.
Only needs 34 pins, 5 boxes here to take the second string. And he decreases 30 pin lead that he had after 2. Bob was 15 points behind at the end of the peak. I referenced that earlier. Look at that. Getting hit again. Those are pocket hits. Those aren't. It's right down the middle. I tell you, that was right down the middle. That's a spare.
My fitness is bad. My energy is bad.
76 in a ball here. Not off by much for a lead you don't see very often. It's only a 3 fill this time around. 79 through 6.
More fun, more challenging.
That was a 3. And a 7 for Don. 86 through 7. To the right that time for Don, but he leaves the first 3 of the 4 horsemen. Leaves that one out on the right. Same deal with that one, 793 through 8.
4 and a 3, and we're tied. Oh no, you got me 4 and a 3.
why wait for any drama? Take care of that with one ball. Another spare on the board for Don. 103 on a ball here as he starts the 10th. Hey, Glenn. Quick summary for those just tuning in, just for final 2 balls of the 3rd string here. Devish takes the 3rd string, 116 to 99. Here we go. He takes the 2nd string that he's taken. Bob has 1. John once again opens up the gap. This time it's a 47-pin lead in total pins. So, here we go for string 4. My name is Dave Peterson. Thanks for tuning in. This match that has huge playoff implications in the South Conference. Bob's 2 points at least that he has received already, or that he's gotten today, means that he will at least have a chance next week. If he hadn't won any, he'd have been down 15, and when he can only get 14, he could have been eliminated. Each 2 points vital. Another half Worcester. Got it for a 10. 19 through 2. All right, Bob off the head pin. Let's get a break. Solid head pin hit. Should take this one. Easy for me to say. That'll be 8 and 27. The last 2 strings, Bob has also been 27. Definitely looking for a mark or 2 here to close out the first half. Just plows through, gets a break there. Late pinfall and a pretty good angle piece of wood.
That's 5 3 pin.
This time, Bob, all but the head pin.
I did 2 up.
Bob says he's only hit 2 objects this half so far. 36 through 4. Holy
So you want
moly.
to try that 3-pin again?
Yeah, Mike
show me
asking
what's
Dan, Mike asking Bob if maybe you should go back on the 3-pin. Get rewarded with this. A couple pieces of wood. We'll see what happens. Get a shot. He hits the right spot. He gets it. The ball falls from the heavens.
That's the one. I had to do what I was aiming for a couple times there. That was a 4-object die. 4 out of 14. Very good score for
Bob says 4 out of 14 objects there. Calculated the stats while he was bowling. That was huge, as Danny would say. Huge or huge. Either way. So Don switched bowling balls during his first match. I'm assuming he's using the same ones, but they're working so far here in this particular match. 119, 100, and then a 116. 335, 330.
That's a good ball.
And he's going to get it from behind. It wiggles and doesn't go. And we have a piece of
One
wood.
shot at it. One shot.
That's the one time you can hit rolling wood. Don's not used to doing that.
That's a beauty.
For Don, 18 through 2. Bob's sitting with 46, but he's got a ball working when he steps up. Don throwing a really good ball, and Stiglione would say, can you believe it? Open in the third. And nudges, whatever pin that was, 3-pin maybe? It's an 8-box. 26 through 3. Another pocket hit and gets the break he was looking for. 2-pinner, angled piece of wood, although there could be an obstruction off to the side. We hope he's pushing that one, trying to push it away with his own hands, but he's right on it. 36 through 4, and the ball working. Another head pin hit. That's a fill of 6, but a tough spare leg. 42 through 4. So Bob will have a chance to take the lead in the string. Hey, Peter. Hey, almost picks off both. Gets one. All right, Bob's going to step up here. Here's where we are in the 4th string. That's Bob. He's got 46. Anything more than 5 gives him the lead. Don leads 2 strings to 1.
There you go.
That's a fill he's been looking for. Is he going to get the break? It's wiggling. Left, right, it goes.
Sometimes they gotta rock harder the second time.
5, 6, 56 through 5, 66 and 2. Looking for a double.
See, the beauty of Candlepin is just how consistent. The same ball, get the same result every time.
Wow, he gave that one heck of a try. Split the two, but the wood split the two remaining pins like dental floss. Holy smokes. That's an 8 fill low. And Bob on it for 10.
This guy! Going up,
84?
aiming at it.
84?
84.
All right. 84 through 7 for Bob. 14 over par. Another head pin hit, and
That's fun.
what can you say? Bob will try to move some stuff across.
This house really is so negative.
That's a good ball. He does move it across.
The orange pin's actually invisible.
It's the orange pin, doesn't it? Bob's starting to hit his objects now. Wow. Talk about nudging. He did hit the object.
3.1 inches.
94 through 8. Pass that along, PJ. Just to the right. And that will be a 10.
One more.
104 through 9, so it's looking like Bob's best string of the day so far. At a 108 in a second. All right, gets a little bit of a break.
Yeah, I'm wild.
Shot at it off the wall, but it cuts in front of the pins. Solid second half. Yeah, having one strike. That'll be a 10.
Tough 114. That felt good.
114 for Bob. Don steps up at 51.5. Needs 63 to tie. 64 to take the second. Definitely needs 2 marks, at least. It's a good mix off the 2 pin. And it's still working. He's got that same lead Bob just had. And Don knew it right out of his hand. Eight for 59 through 6.
Hey, the one ball under.
Perfect second half. Don again crushing the head pin, but how he's going to try to throw this one. I'm guessing to the right.
That's it.
Oh, he does it! Oh my goodness! Without hitting the wood, it almost pulled that off. That would have been the spear of the day so far. Bob's second half, we had strike 8 in 4 consecutive attempts. We had a perfect back half for 114. Done at 69 through 7.
That's it.
Look at this.
Headpin was white. That
The
was
commentary here from the bowlers. Got Bob and Micah sitting at the scoring table. Let's see what. Do this one, the ball flies right behind the 10.
And actually,
79.
John at 79 through 8. He's chasing 114. Needs 35 to tie. Again on the head pin, and again,
familiar?
Bob just puts his hands up. Don just puts his hands up. Puts it in the right spot. That was the place if it was going to go, it had to be there. So he will need a double to win the full string. That's 86 through 9. 86? Yeah, 88. Excuse me, you're right. Make it 88 through 9. I didn't know he hit. I was going to say hit the head pin again, but it's just off. Probably has a better spear lead than he's had before. He's going to try to move that wood right to left. There's the shot. A little low on it. Oh! The purple ball just slid just to the right. That's it. 9. Bob Lee takes the 4th string. 97, right?
Yep.
So that's funny. Don won the third by 17. Bob comes back and takes this one by 17. So it's back to 30.
But that big 81-119 game is the difference right now. 30, looks like 30 pins.
Yep. So if you're just tuning in and saw there was a 30 pin lead, you haven't missed anything because it's back to a 30 pin lead after Don took the third 116 to 99.
Yeah.
The 4th, Bob comes back and wins by 17, 114 to 97. Don leads by 30. 4 points apiece. Huge 2 points at stake. Bob, head pin, and 5 and 7.
With the hose you over.
Pick a side here. Try to, right down the middle.
That's tough. You gotta get it at.
That'll be a 9 to start the 5th and final string here from Whitinsville, Mass.
I hate those. Little wash around the edge.
Everything but the head pin. I guess if you're not going to get the spear, that's
Well, if you hit that,
probably
you
is.
would have gotten the 1 and the 9.
Yes. Like I say, if you hit the head pin, you would have the 1 and the 9. next best thing to getting it is all the way. That's a 10. 1932.
Yeah, just figured out how to throw a straight ball, and he said, you can't throw a straight ball.
There it is.
Right? Well,
Resemble that.
give it a run. Bob saying hit the pin and it didn't go.
I hit it, and it stabilized, and I hit it.
I think you need to watch that later because I think the wood held it up.
It did. It just, oh my goodness.
28 through 3. And Bob's not happy with that one.
Very smooth, very consistent miss.
Bob says there's no reason for you to be standing as the pin is wiggling left or right. It'll be 8. 36 through 4.
I missed that one.
All right,
You gotta do.
there's a good hit and a spare opportunity.
Like that, just like that. Just like that.
Fire.
Same spot for an 8. 44 for first
That
half.
was much better.
That's it, Bob.
What I have, a 42.
44. Bob wanted to keep going. All right. So, Don ready to start his 5th and final string after his 10th and final string. Starting his match earlier. Seems to be in a groove. Wow, looked like he had that one. Just slipped to the right. Got it the second time around. Any kind of mark gives Don a decent sized lead, a lead after 5. Look at that.
This one.
All but the 7 is in front. Don wastes no time.
Look at this guy.
All over the head pin, and this time he gets the reward he was looking for. From 40 and 2 balls to 3. So it's still early here in the 5th, but things looking good for Don. pin's dancing. I'll pass that along. Pass that along, Danny. Oh. 57 through 4. Well, 2 punches. I'd say this is kind of an important ball. Throwing it like he's been throwing it all afternoon. Very happy with that 8 and a 65 half against Bob's 44. So Bob's got a lot of work to do. Total pretty much in hand here for Don. So it's really just a matter of Bob seeing if he can come back here and take another 2 points. Working on all that. Bob off to the left. That's what he was looking to do last time. Probably a 10. 54 through 6. There we go. Head pin hit. All right, he's got an opportunity. There's a sleeper behind the 8 pin. Does not want to hit the wood with this one. It's the object looking for something to come off the sidewall. That'll be a 10. Bob going Brooklyn side, and
there you go.
Is he going to get a strike this time? It's not.
Stop, Bobby, stop.
Well, there's a 9-pin drop. Nails it.
Shooter.
Sparing the 8 for Bob. 74 and the ball working. 2 boxes left.
There's benefits to it. Oh, for sure.
Bob cannot believe that.
Oh, cuddle in, cuddle in.
He was looking for a huge fill on that one. He got 6 and just
No. Go left, go left. Yeah.
He's going to hit the wood and drive it off the side.
A little more meat.
Yep.
They're slowing it.
1 box to go for Bowl. 88 to 9. I did pass that message along. Danny, DJ got a chuckle out of that.
I missed that one by a lot.
Probably need to convert this to
Right back at it, Bob. Right back.
realistically any sort of chance of taking the string. And pretty much the way his luck has gone today, the falling pin slips right between the 2 remaining pins.
I think I finished with 499 there. Big 489.
Well, that's a 99 for Bob. 97 for Bob. For a 499 total.
Don't sweat it.
Still Candlepin.
It's what
Would have beaten me by 3 today.
tough house. I bowled 102.
Don looking to finish this thing off. Too much DJ Devish.
11.
Yep.
He's been spot on here for most of this match.
You just need a good match against Marcus.
Eventually. Right about that.